Welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. William Ruto's plan was to completely kill ODM, reduce it from a national party, and lower it down into a Luo party. Lakini hawa wadosi wetu katika chama cha ODM, kina Gladys Wanga na Uburu, hawakuona kwamba hili lingefikia mahali limefika. It is William Ruto who pushed the ouster of Edwin Sifuna. Lakini wale viongozi wa chama cha ODM, they never took back. Waende wafikirie ni sawa tumeambiwa na Ruto tufukuze Sifuna. What will be the implications? They refused to have the council. Now, today, huyu mama anaitwa the bad girl, Millie Odhiambo, has decided to lecture ODM leaders like kids. Walikuwa kwa mkutano. Millie Odhiambo amewapasha. Amewaambia, munaruka na ndege hapa juu ili hali wa Kenya wanalala njaa. Nyinyi hapa, nyinyi watu, you don't want to think how Kenyans will sleep. Hamtaki kujua vile wa Kenya watalala. Hamtaki kujua wanakula nini. ODM kiburi imewaingia. And Millie Odhiambo told them, kina Jalango walikuwa pale na wengine, it is either you change or perish. Sasa ona, ODM imekufa. As we speak, ni chama cha Wajaluo. Can we listen to what Millie Odhiambo told them?
Yes, we are government, but we can't talk down at people. Yeah, we must be humble and we must deal with the people knowing that it is people who put us there. And even if you have the government muscle, we can push our agenda and break the country. We can't do that. We can learn from the countries around us the way it's going. So there must be somebody who sounds the voice when things are going. When things are going. They are not even just a voice of reason. The alarm. Kama kuna what do you call it? Enemies that are coming. There was always a fortress in every city. That when enemies are coming, there's somebody who is coming around and telling people, their enemies, prepare. So I'm sounding that alarm. That there is an enemy, and it's the enemy is us. Our arrogance. The arrogance that we need to kill in Galatians 2:20. I have been crucified with Christ. It is not I who lives, but Christ who lives in me. Kill the I. Utu. Not even Utu. What do you call the I? Ubinafsi. We are always about I am important. I don't know what. I am rich. Chopper. Kenyans are suffering, but we are choppering on our chopper. Let us think about Kenyans. Even if God has blessed me with a chopper, I don't need to rub it on people's faces. Let us be more sensitive. So we are speaking, we are in the same direction, going the wrong way in the same direction.
Speed without direction.
Speed without direction. So what we need to do, yeah, we listened in 2024, but we are unlistening. And the unlistening, a lot of people are expecting the uprising to come from Gen Zs. It might come from different quarters. It may come from the same goons that we are feeding. Right now, if I want to go and condole with a colleague of mine who is bereaved, we unajua, ukienda kwa wadai, I'm sure you carried your goons so that you are not harassed. That's a reality. Me, I told Wandai, very honestly, I told him first, niko na funeral, we had two people who had died. We had a reverend who had died with his brother. Same family, we buried two people, a chief. But I said, even if I had the time, I cannot come because I'm tired of hiring goons to come and condole with the people. You know that every time we are coming out, mlango inafungwa, unless you give so much. you can't come out. And if you do that, wanakupiga, wanarusha mpaka mawe. But people never used to do that before. It is a sign of what people are going through. Nobody will jump on your car, risk being killed, unless they are really desperate. So we need to listen. And even if the government is going through a rough time, we must tell people in a more sensitive manner. Yeah, we need to be more sensitive. Let's be human in the way we are dealing. And that is why me, I tell people, you know, people are trying to push me at it so that I can come and just say things in a senseless manner. Kuna wengine wanataka nitembee nikisema one time. Wengine wanataka nitembee niseme two time. Mi natembea nikisema human beings. Let us think of human beings. Hutu. Me, I'm in the Hutu term. I'm not in one term, I'm not in two term. I'm in the Hutu term. Let us be Hutu term. And if Hutu term is the fence, then I'm comfortable sitting. Na ninakaa tu na my own pastor ako hapa sasa sita. He may not pray for me after this.
First pray.
But otherwise I'm sitting with what God has given me. Na friends pia ni yangu. Shida iko wapi? Otherwise I'm very happy. Thank you. And we want to tell you just the way Jalas has told you. The same spirit that he used to encourage you. It does not matter how hard things are. God is always able. God is always able, and sometimes God enables us to go through difficult times so that we will be able to also hold somebody's hand when things are tough. So when things are hard, reach out, but beyond reaching out, chongigilo. Beyond that, chongigilo. Pray. And in very special ways. I tell people they don't know the me in the background. Me in the background is empowered by God. The me in the background, me when I come out, yeah, see talking unless I have my full armor of Ephesians 6 from verse 10, the full armor of God. Toka work the armor of God, okibitu goda. Yasakila deal kodiko particular. And I don't deal with you with the human armor. I deal with you with the armor of God. So I want to pray, and for the rest of you, let us put Sharon and her friend Dennis before God. Not yet in the but then I give a pastor. But as an older, don't even call me sister. No, I'm much older than you. You are auntie. Right. Yeah, but I want to say that a lot of people will tell you, oh, marriage, nini. Marriage works when you kill the eye. Me, my best verse in the Bible is Galatians 2:20. Dennis, kill the eye. My husband normally tells people, jokingly, he says, in this house, we get along because she's right. You have to kill the eye. And even me, I do it too. We get along in that house because he is right. Yeah. He is right. Now we pia useme she is. Meet each other. Because you are coming from different backgrounds, you see things differently. I'll give you one last example before my flight leaves me. My last example is I was staying just after university when I started doing my master's in Nairobi here. So one of the girls we were friends with from Limuru girls. So we were sharing an apartment. And before that we were the best of friends. Then when we started sharing, because we couldn't afford, we were sharing a one bedroom. That's where people start. One bedroom house. So it didn't even have space to put two beds. We were sharing the same bed. We were not lesbians. We just didn't have space to buy in. We were sharing the same bed.